BDGG's Mythic Anduin pull. We're going to see if they can kill it now. We do have 255 total pulls right now, and they got him down to 0.1%. So this is a kill incoming. We're going to go over how this fight works. Obviously, the pull comes in. We're going to get a little bit of damage going out. And the healers are going to keep everyone topped up. That's not the dangerous part of this fight. This fight doesn't really get interesting yet. So we're just going to have people popping their cooldowns, as we can see with our wonderful Arcane Mage friend bringing the DPS. There, the barrier goes. The healers popping their cooldowns get that barrier out so everyone can get out for Blasphemy. And now, making sure everyone gets spread, we then get the yellow and purple marks. We want to make sure that everyone gets matched up with the opposite color. If you don't, or if you match with someone that is the same color, you die. But these guys are just too good. Kingsmorn comes out. Now, a difference between all the other difficulties and Heroic is that you will see these souls coming out. So, as long as these souls are out, those people downstairs can't come up. If they get their cast off, those people downstairs die. So, the people upstairs, they have to kill these souls at the correct time, timing it, making sure that downstairs gets everyone killed while dodging the stars and taking care of this barrier. So while they're keeping all of their CCs, all of their interrupts out, they've also got fewer healers to be able to get those heals out, so the barrier's still there. We're getting the marks off. And over there, as you can see, purple running to yellow, everyone doing their job. Stars still coming out. It looks like everything's getting done right. We're making sure to get those stars right. 2 people lining up stars. That's great. That's more place to work with. That's fine. We do have the ads down, so everyone's up. Now, time for second Kingsmorn. We're going to take a look at the downstairs phase. And downstairs phase is pretty much the same as all the other difficulties. Things just hit harder. We have a Mass Dispel go out on Anduin's Hope so that the healers can just easily get those up. Downstairs in this difficulty wants to spend as little time down there as possible because you only have so many CCs upstairs. So the longer you take, the more likely you're going with that. People are just going to die. These dudes are doing amazing, by the way. We get a few blasphemies left. Okay. And then it's just going to be nice and clean until transition. And we've got them down to around 86% before transition, which is perfectly fine. We have a full 100% going in. I don't think that BDGG is going to see any problems. Here we go. Now, a difference between all the other difficulties and Mythic is you are getting every mechanic all at once. You are getting Army of the Dead. You are getting the walls. You are getting the big ad. So, again, it's a bunch of AoE damage, which BDGG just excels at, while also dealing with dodging the swirls on the ground, which will one-shot you, dodging the walls, which will one-shot you, and killing that ad, which will one-shot everybody. Just making sure we can get maximum usage out of the room. We don't move him too much, so we can get more DPS out from those less mobile classes. We just want to make sure that we're out of the way of all the walls. Now, one could say there's a chance of a wall spawning behind them, but I think they've already got everything worked out. The final walls have already spawned. It's fine. Stage 2 is going to start, and Stage 2 is where it gets a little more dicey. We won't be dealing with Blasphemy, but we're going to be dealing with a few other things. Here it comes. We're making it out of this transition with everyone alive. Return to Kingsmorn. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Can we? Oh, we didn't get him to 60% on the ad, but we still have Anduin at about 53.5%. That's fine. Now is when the fun starts, folks. As you can see, he summons 4 of these ads. These ads all perfectly CC'd, even from the tank. It's amazing. I love every bit of it. You want to make sure the stars do not hit the ads. Oh, moving the boss during that time does make that difficult, but they killed that ad fast enough. Now, each time you kill an ad, it does empower the other ads on Mythic, increasing their haste and their health. So as you can see, the other ads are getting bigger, meaning they're going to be a little harder to keep those interrupts up on, keep those stuns up on. And we have people going over, getting ready to take down that final ad, just making sure to damage Anduin. Out comes Kingsmorn. Those little ads are popping up. They have to make sure to damage Anduin separately from those ads. Keep the big ad damaged, interrupted, stunned, whatever you need it, while also making sure the little ads do not get their casts off. But of course, playing at this level, I don't think BDGG is going to let them do it. I think they are ready. And of course, as you can see, they're not getting banished souls out. Souls are at about 15%, 4%. Okay, souls are starting to die. People are starting to come back up. We do have that barrier, which does need to be drained. Otherwise, it is a wipe. So we've got people stepping out of the barrier when they need to step out, stepping into the barrier when they need to step in, and the barrier is taken care of. Now time for the next set of ads. People are getting a little low on DPS, or a little low on health. Sorry, I'm about as confused. Ooh, as the mage was, Doravon getting life grip right into Kingsmorn. Perfect play. Getting out of that despair, out of that doubt, bringing them all in. That should be the plan here. We're going to get those all knocked back and then gripped in. AoE already have the healing ads taken care of because, of course, the healers are just amazing. You do not mess around when you've got a druid and a priest going down. Everything's ready. They were waiting on the ads to go down. That shows how perfectly timed everything is. We're going to get these last two big ads done and dusted. If we can't get them down before transition, it's a wipe. Because when he summons that remnant, they get buffed uninterruptible. It's just impossible to come back, even for a guild like BDGG. Okay, here comes phase 2. This is the last phase 2. There is nothing particularly different now. It's just repeating the same transition that they had before. Ooh, our mage, like a pro, blinks through the wall, taking advantage of one of the many things that blinks can do. Just completely ignore that mechanic for a second. Personally, I would enjoy being the monk in that situation where I have my transcendence set up. We're getting rid of that necrotic soul. That monstrosity is now down. Remnant of the Fallen King. It's just a matter of keeping everyone alive and not making mistakes. And let me tell you something. After 255 pulls, they are ready to see this guy fall. Ooh, that gets a little close with those walls. Ooh, are people getting out of it? Oh, perfect. Perfect. A couple people getting a little low there, but there's not really much you can do. You see those stuns just going out everywhere on those ads, and that's what I'm talking about. You see the Destro Warlock definitely benefiting from PI there on the meters. The Holy Paladin pumping out the heals, followed by the Priest and the Druid. Just amazing, showing why this guild is one of the top guilds in the world. Now, phase 3. The big difference between here and other heroics is that those stars that go out are simply going to bounce. You can see that we're taking big damage from the triple Hope Breaker, and that's just going to be a dot the healers have to handle. This comes down to, can the healers do it? Can the DPS do it? We have to clear those stacks. We've got 3 stacks of that dot. Now it's down. We're going to go clear in the second one. Our mage is moving. There he goes. Perfect. We've got him down to 17%. Everyone seems to be fine. Oh, we've got a warlock pretty close to death. But of course, it being a warlock, you just can't underestimate their survivability. 15%. You can see those bouncing stars. Ooh, one made it through the group. Didn't seem to hit anybody. Everyone is just perfectly placed. This is... Ooh. Oh, I think that almost clipped a couple. I think this is something that you don't normally see. You do not normally see people just making sure they're in that right spot. Personal responsibility is the name of this boss, and personal responsibility is the strength of this team. We're getting ready for another clear of debuffs. That circle getting a little bit smaller. I don't think they have it in them for 2 more rounds, but I don't think they'll need it. They're down to 10% on Anduin. That triple stack. Oh, and we have Smarky go down, but that's fine. We've got the res. We've got him up. Ooh, it does look like those stars are causing a little bit of damage. We've got quite a few of them going out now. But all you have to do just be placed in the right place at the right time. We've got the cooldowns going. He's at 8%. Everyone up. Everyone going strong. This is the kill, folks. This is the kill. Popping that AMZ. Making sure we don't take too much damage from the next Hope Breaker. Here it comes. Ooh, again, you see people go low, but once more, the healers are just ready for it. People are ready for it. We're spreading out. We got that Arcane Orb going. I'm really loving the mastery of the Arcane Mage play. Just being awesome. Getting out of that melee puddle. Oh, looking back so the Soulbind can give him that extra stamina boost that he needs. Ooh, it's looking hard. He's got a couple debuffs going on him. He does have the dot and incoming star. And what is he going to do? Is he going down? We do have. Oh, we got 2 dead. Oh, but ice block at the perfect moment. 4 dead. 1% left. Are they going to hold it together, folks? I think they are.
All right, we got a lot of lords ready to do. Let's go.
There we go, folks.
Was so unlucky on that.
There we go.
His back was right.
Wait, there's still
Yeah,
I told you, you just get the hell. Like, it doesn't.
That's what I'm talking about, folks. Once again, showing mastery over this fight. That 0.1% wipe, nothing but a, small roadblock. Them just loosening up for the next 3 bosses.